Hare Krishna, welcome to the session on Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra. Yesterday we started discussing shloka number 27. Namāmi nārāyan a-pāda-paņkajam karomi nārāyan a-pūjanam sadā vadāmi nārāyan a-nāma nirmalam smarāmi nārāyan a-tattvam avyayam. Namāmi nārāyan a-pāda-paņkajam. Let me bow down to the lotus feet of Sriman Narayana, Sri Krishna. Karomi Narayana a-pūjanam sadā. Let me worship Sriman Narayana all the time, sadā. Vadāmi Narayana a-nāma nirmalam. Let me always chant the holy names of Bhagavan. Smarāmi Narayana a-tattvam avyayam. Let me always remember and meditate upon the tattvam of Sriman Narayana. So, in this context of smarana, yesterday class we spent a significant amount of time discussing about the importance of smarana. So, even though there are four different things in this shloka, namāmi, pūjanam, japam and smarāmi. Okay. Japam or kirtanam. Okay. There is vandanam, there is archanam, there is kirtanam, and there is smaranam. Even though there are four limbs mentioned in the shloka, but the importance, the highlight, and Kulshekar Alvar is highlighting smaranam aspect. How one can progress from the very basic step, the initial step of offering pranama to doing worship, from there progressing to chanting, and from there remembering smarana. So in that context, I want to revisit this shloka for 1 or 2 minutes. This shloka we had discussed a long time ago, in the beginning days. Krishna pada-paņkaja-panjarantam a-avyayam vishatu manasarajahamsaha prāna-prayāna-samaye kapavāta-pittaihi kantavarodhana-vidau smaranam kutaste. In this shloka, Kulshekar Alvar prays to Krishna that, O Krishna, at the time of death, when my throat is choked up with kapha, vata, pitta, and there is a terrible pain in my body and especially in my throat, how can I remember you? How can I chant your name? How can I remember you at that time? So let me practice remembering, my entire life, so that I have some hope that I'll be able to remember you at the time of death. Or another meaning of this shloka is Kulshekar Alvar is praying to Mukunda that let me die now. When I'm in good health, let me die now, so that my bodily condition will help me to remember you. So this shloka also, it highlights the importance of smarana, especially the smarana at the time of death. Smarana at the time of death. Prāna-prayāna-samaye. Prāna-prayāna-samaye. Smarana. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, Anta-kāle ca māmeva smaran muktva kalevaram. Yaprayati samadbhavam yati nastyatra samshayaha. Whoever remembers me at the time of death and quits their body, they will come to my abode in spiritual world. So the entire life is a preparation of this art of remembering, and death is the final examination. So that is the art of dying. So we need to know both the art of living and art of dying. Because only if we learn art of dying, we will be able to break this cycle of birth and death and go to spiritual world. Otherwise, we will be stuck here only. So, talking about the last line, smarāmi nārāyan a-tattvam avyayam. So, what do we have to meditate upon? What do we have to remember about Lord? So, in that context, I want to discuss something here about the tattvam of the Lord, the absolute truth. The tattvam of the Lord can be explained in three different ways. In each category, there are 5 different tattvas. So let's take a look at what are the 5 different tattvas in each of the category. The first category is the according to the Vedas. What are the 5 different tattvas that Bhagavan has? So these 5 tattvas are Vishnu tattva, Shiva tattva, Shakti tattva, Jiva tattva and Guru tattva. So Vishnu tattva is that aspect of that supreme aspect of Bhagavan. He is the supreme creator, supreme proprietor, supreme controller, supreme maintainer, supreme enjoyer. That is the Vishnu tattva, possessing all 64 qualities. So that is the Purna Avatara. That is the Purna Avatara. Okay. Next, Shiva Tattva. In Shiva Tattva, so the Shiva Tattva is in the mode of tamasika guna. Because to destroy things, you need tamasika guna. And Vishnu Tattva is in sattva guna. Or actually Vishuddha sattva guna. Beyond sattva guna, that is Vishuddha sattva guna. Whereas Shiva Tattva is in tamasika guna. Because Lord Shiva's job is to destroy things. So he is the cosmic manager, especially performing the duty of destruction. And he is considered the best Vaishnava. Vaishnavanam yata shambho, Bhagavatam says, Nimnaganam yata ganga, Vaishnavanam yata shambho. Nimnaganam yata ganga. Just like how in all the flowing rivers, Ganga is the best river. Similarly, among all the Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva, Shambhu, is the Uttama Vaishnava. Nimna Ganam Yata Ganga, Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu. Okay, that is Shiva Tattva. Next, Shakti Tattva. So Shakti Tattva is the pleasure-giving potency. Okay, pleasure-giving potency. Hladini Shakti. It's called Hladini Shakti. The Shakti Tattva again is of 2 different types. One is the pleasure-giving potency, that is Radharani, and the another one is the Shakti Tattva is of the form of material energy, external material energy, that is the Prakriti. So can anybody guess the name of that material energy, Prakriti? Just like one type of Shakti Tattva, which is the internal pleasure potency, that is Srimati Radharani. And similarly, what will be the name of the external material energy Prakriti? Can anybody guess?
Yogmaya?
Durga Devi, actually. Durga. That external material energy, Prakriti, is Durga. Mahamaya, actually. She is called Mahamaya. Yogamaya is for the Lord. Is for the Lord and for the pure devotees. Yogamaya is the facilitator. It's like a curtain. It's like a curtain that facilitates leelas, different leelas. When Krishna appears in Vrindavan, uh, and Mother Yashoda is trying to bind him around the grinding mortar, and Krishna cries. Krishna, he gets scared. He gets scared of Yashodamma and he cries. So even though he is Bhagavan, who is fear personified and who is the mrityur namāmyaham, Lakshmi Narasimha Stotra. Mrityur namāmyaham ugram veeram mahavishnum jvalantam sarvato narasimham bhishanam bhadram mrityur namāmyaham. He is the he's the killer of the death. Mrityur namāmyaham. He's the killer of death. Death is the one that kills everybody. But Narasimha or Sriman Narayana, Sri Krishna, they kill that Mrityu itself. They kill death itself. So mrityur namāmyaham. So that mrityur Lakshmi Narasimha, Sri Krishna, he gets afraid, he gets scared of Yashodamma. How is this happening? That is because of Yogamaya. And that external energy is Durga, Mahamaya. Okay? Then the fourth tattva, see, the first tattva is Vishnu tattva, second tattva Shiva tattva, third tattva Shakti tattva, that is again of two types, internal Shakti, external Shakti. Internal Shakti is Radharani, external Shakti is Durga Devi. So Durga Devi is an expansion of Radharani. So fourth one is Jiva tattva. So we are all Jiva tattva. The human beings, trees, animals, insects, reptiles, birds, aquatics. These are all Jiva tattva. Fifth one is Guru tattva. Starting from Balaram, Sankarshana, Balaram. And when the spiritual master takes birth in the material world, he represents Guru tattva. Like Ramanujacharya, Adi Shankaracharya. So they represent Guru Tattva, Madhvacharya. So this is one classification of the 5 different tattvas of the Lord. When Kulshekhar Alvar says, smarāmi nārāyan a-tattvam avyayam. So we need to hear and read and discuss about all these 5 different tattvas, and we need to meditate on these. We need to remember all these things. Remembering all these things means not just this one slide, not just the names of the tattvas, but as in Vishnu Tattva, what are the different things that he does? Or as Shiva Tattva, what does he do? Or when the same Krishna expands into the pleasure-giving potency, Radharani, what does Radharani do? And as a Jiva, what do we do? And spiritual master, what are the glories of spiritual masters? What are the different activity, different leelas, different teachings of the spiritual masters? So we need to remember all these things. So this slide tells the same thing as the previous one. Um, Vyasadev is also Guru Tattva. Shukadeva Goswami, Guru Tattva. Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. These are all Guru Tattvas. Okay, next. Another classification of the Tattva of Sriman Narayana is again of 5 different types. So this you will mostly hear from Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya devotees. So we discussed this during Vishnu Sahasranama class also. So in this classification, the 5 different tattvas of the Lord are para, vyuha, vibhava, antaryami, archa. Para is the transcendental form of the Lord. Vyuha, the different expansions of the Lord that are in the spiritual world only. Third one is Vibhava. These are the different avatars that appear in the material world on Bhuloka. Fourth one, Antaryami. That Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, that super soul, who pervades this entire world, who enters into each and every atom. Antaryami. Fifth one is Archa Vigraha form. The worshipable deity in the temple or the deity in the home. Okay. So let's repeat these names. Okay. The first one is Para,
Para,
Vyuha,
Vyuha,
Vibhava,
Vibhava,
Antaryami,
Antaryami,
Archa Vigraha.
Archa Vigraha.
Archa Vigraha.
Yeah. So this is given in Pancharatra, Narada Pancharatra, sutras. So the worship of the deity, especially the fifth one, Archa Vigraha form. See the previous 4 things that we cannot see, right? The Para Avatara, the transcendental form of the Lord in Goloka Vrindavan, Sri Krishna, Shamasundara Krishna, in Vaikuntha Loka, Sriman Narayana, or Narasimha Loka, Lakshmi Narasimha, Ayodhya Loka, Sita Ramachandra. We don't see them. We cannot see them right now. When we go there, we can see them, but right now we don't see. Similarly, Vyuha, the Chaturvyuha expansion. Pradyumna Aniruddha, Vasudeva Pradyumna Aniruddha Sankarshana. We cannot see them. Vibhava, when Krishna appears in Dwapara Yuga in Krishna Avatara, Rama appears in Treta Yuga, Rama Avatara. Narasimha appears in Satya Yuga. But we don't see them. We are not in that Yuga. Antaryami, even though that Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, Super Soul, Paramatma is there in our heart, we cannot see him. Even if you cut your body, open your heart, even if you do open heart surgery, you cannot see him. The only thing that we can see is Archa Vigraha. So the Lord appears in the form of deity to facilitate, to give darshan to the devotees. So there are so many glories of the deity. When Kulshekar Alvar is saying smarāmi nārāyan a-tattvam avyayam, so uh, we need to hear some stories. We need to meditate on those stories of how the different deities in different temples in India, how they interacted, how they talked to different devotees. We know in Tirupati how Lord Venkateshwara deity, appears in different forms, in human forms, and talks to Anantalvar. Lord Venkateshwara and Padmavati, they appear as normal human beings in in Tirupati. They talk to Anantalvar and other devotees. Lord Venkateshwara, he plays the game with Hathiram Baba. And in Srirangam, how Ranganath Swami, how he talks to various devotees. Jagannath, we have seen the maximum number of stories where a deity talks to the devotees is from Jagannath Puri. There are so many stories because Jagannath likes prasadam. He likes to eat, bhoga. He wants to eat what are the offerings that are offered to him. That's why there are many interesting stories. There is a devotee who makes dosas for Jagannath. There is a story of a devotee who makes kaja. That's why kaja is famous in Jagannath Puri. Yeah? And how Jagannath talks to this lady who makes kaja. So interesting, very interesting stories from Jagannath Leela. I mean, when did these stories happen? When did Jagannath Swami talk to that lady who makes kajas? Not 10,000 years ago, not in a different yuga. In Kali Yuga only. In Kali Yuga only, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, 500 years ago, like that. So, and Vittalji, how we know some stories of Vittalji, how Vittalji himself takes the form of Sakkubai. I think in this class only I discussed the story of Sakkubai. In this class or Telugu class? రమేష్ గారు తెలుగు క్లాస్లో కదా మనం సక్కుబాయ్ స్టోరీ గురించి చెప్పుకుంది.
చాలా రోజులు అయిందండి.
అదే తెలుగు క్లాస్లో అనుకుంటా. యా,
తెలుగు క్లాస్లో.
సో దర్ ఇస్ ఎ స్టోరీ ఆఫ్ సక్కుబాయ్ who was being tortured by the mother-in-law. Then Vittal and Sakkubai is a devotee of Vittal. So Vittal comes in the form of Sakkubai. While Sakkubai is gone to Pandharpur to take darshan of Vittalji. Because if the mother-in-law comes to know about it, that Sakkubai has gone to Pandharpur to take darshan of Vittalji, that's it. She's going to kill her. So to protect her, to save her, Vittalji himself appears as Sakkubai. So like that, there are many stories. Sakshi Gopal, the very famous Sakshi Gopal story that happened about 500 years ago. Sakshi Gopal story, Sakshi Gopal, the deity, Gopala deity, walked behind the devotee for 100 days. There is a conversation between the deity and the Brahmana. In other forms, like Tirupati and all, when Venkateshwar Swami, Padmavati, when they talk to Anantalvar, they appear as some human beings, like a man and woman, old man and woman, like that. Whereas here, the Sakshi Gopal story is so interesting that the deity talks and deity walks. It's very interesting there. The Brahmana, when he is talking to the deity, Gopala deity talks to this Brahmana. And then, one day we can discuss that story. Many of you know about this story, but those who don't know, we can discuss that story maybe tomorrow or day after. So in the beginning, the Brahmana talks to the deity, Gopala deity, and then the Brahmana says, "Oh Gopala, you have to, when I go back to my family, they will not believe my words. So you are the witness. Whatever has happened here, you are the witness. So you have to come as a Sakshi." Then the deity asks, "So how can I walk? I am a deity. I am a Archa Vigraha. How can I walk?" Then the Brahmana uh, gives a counter, a very clever, intelligent counter to Gopala, saying that, "Oh Gopala, you are a deity, but you are talking. If you are able to talk, you can walk also." So then the Gopala is convinced, and the deity talks. Deity walks behind. The deity does not come as a person. The deity itself walks behind the Brahmana. So that's why we need to meditate on all these stories. When Kulshekhar Alvar says, "smarāmi nārāyan a-tattvam avyayam." Kirachor Gopinath story also, right? Ramesh Garu sent a message. Kirachor Gopinath. So there's a conversation between Madhavendra Puri and Gopala deity. Conversation between Kirachor Gopinath and the Pujari. This also we discussed.
Guruvayur also, in Guruvayur temple also.
Guruvayur.
He talked to the devotee who write all the
Narayaniyam.
Satakas, Narayana.
Narayaniyam. Yeah. Yeah. Narayana Bhattadri. Melpattur Narayana Bhattadri. Melpattur Narayana Bhattadri.
Only after he accept only
He'll publish.
right na? He published na?
Yeah, he will write first and then he'll show it to Guruvayur Appan, and then once Krishna Guruvayur Appan blesses, gives permission, then he will publish it. Surdas story is different. Surdas, it's not the deity, but Surdas, Krishna personally came. Yeah, Krishna personally came and sat next to him. Yeah, the other examples I gave, Tirupati, Srirangam, Jagannath Puri, Sakshi Gopal, these are all deities. Archa Vigraha. So the point I'm trying to say is the Archa Vigraha in the temple, it's not just a stone, it's not just some marble stone or some brass metal stone. He is the Lord himself. When the Prana Pratishtha happens, the Lord comes and sits in that deity to give us darshan in the Archa Murti Vigraha form, and also to perform leelas, as a deity to perform leelas. So meditating on this para, vyuha, vibhava, antaryami, archa, this will help us remember different leelas of the Lord in different avataras, in different yugas, in different lokas, so that our mind is fully, completely occupied. Now, as soon as, when I say this, right? Oh, do we have to know all this? Do we have to remember all this? Do we have to meditate on all this? Is it even possible? This subject is anantam, right? But even if you learn 0.001%, that itself will fill our mind, and there's no vacancy. There will not be any vacancy for madana. Madana parihara stithim madhiye manasi mukunda padara vindhadamni haranayana krushanuna krushosi smarasi na chakra parakramam murare. Just like how Kulshekara Alvar there, he is filling his mind with Murari, and he's evicting, he's telling to the Madana that there is no vacancy. My mind is now completely occupied with Murari. So how to do that? How to fill our mind with the tattva of the Lord? By reading Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam discusses the para, vyuha, vibhava, antaryami, archa, everything. Okay, so this is the first classification of the tattva, the 5 tattvas. They can be understood with a simple example like this. Para is like that water vapor in the clouds. Can we reach up to the sky, and can we go with a glass of water and bring some water vapor? No, it's not possible. Vyuha is that vast unnavigated ocean. That also we cannot access. Vibhava, a seasonal monsoon flood. Vibhava avataras, they are compared to a seasonal monsoon flood. They appear only during a specific time. Just like Vibhava avataras, they appear in different different yugas during a specific time. These are definitely great. These are great avatars. The leelas performed by Ramachandra, Narasimha, Krishna, they are beautiful, very great. But they are temporary. They are not happening now in Kali Yuga. They are available to those present at that specific historical time. Next, Antaryami is compared to deep groundwater. It is there very close to us. It is there within our heart, very closest place, in a very closest place. He's everywhere. But it requires intense meditation of Ashtanga Yoga process to get darshan of that Paramatma. Only few people can do that. Only those who can go to Himalayas and forest and meditate and practice Ashtanga Yoga and practice dharana, dhyana, samadhi, they can see Paramatma. And finally, the Archa Vigraha is compared to a clear, cool well in our backyard. So we can see the water. We can go to the well whenever we want. We can even jump into the well when we want. We can fetch the water. We can drink water. It's readily accessible to anyone at any time to quench our thirst. So this is a beautiful analogy. All these 5 vyuhas, all these 5 tattvas are compared to different analogies very beautifully.
నైస్ అసలు ఆ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ తో అర్థమవుతుంది బాగా.
యా, ఇంతకు ముందు పరా, వ్యూహ, విభవ అంటే ఏది ఎక్కడ ఇమాజిన్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఏది ఎక్కడ ఉంది,
అవును,
ఏది ఏ ఊళ్ళో ఉంది.
అందుకు పైన 4 వదిలేసాను నేను. అందుకే అర్చ విగ్రహం ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకున్నా.
నెల్లూరులో ఏముంది, ఒంగోలులో ఏముంది, వరంగల్లో ఏముంది,
అక్కడైతే పర్లేదు. కనపడవు. ట్రాన్సెండెంటల్ ఫామ్ అంటే కనిపించదు కదా అసలు. Yeah, nice examples. I mean, nice comparison.
Yeah. So Ankita, yes.
Same thing I want to say, Prabhuji. Very nice example. It's like a revision class for me.
Mm.
All of this 2 days or 3 days, maybe I'm reading the same. Um, Sukdev Goswami is invoking all the pranam mantras in the beginning before
Mm.
starting, and so he is requesting Krishna. He's first praying and glorifying Krishna, taking
Mm.
his mercy before starting the actual Bhagavatam.
Mm.
And we have the mantras there. So this description, and the Kantavaradhai, that mantra that also came today. I mean, yesterday in my reading
Mm.
in Bhagavatam. Prabhupada has written that in there also. He
Mm.
referred this yesterday only. I read this in the reference, and today you are bringing the same shloka.
Mm.
And this explanation of Paraviva, I could not understand so well, but this description which you just showed, the analogy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. It's really, now it is in my brain. I was not able to learn it. I tried to learn those words, but now I can remember it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you simply start at the very top and slowly come down. Para, Vyuha, Vibhava, Antaryami, Archa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Swami used all these words to
Yeah.
invoke Krishna, and then he starts. Now he's going to start soon, I think, hopefully.
Yeah.
Today he requested his tongue. Sorry, he requested Krishna to control his tongue and speak the best parts. That's what I read today. So very
Okay.
fascinating.
Very nice.
I feel I will be using this this mantra oftenly for myself also. I think it is very nice.
Yeah.
2423.
Okay. 2423. Okay.
Second canto, 4th chapter, 23 verse. So we will always purify our tongue before invoking anything. That very nice. I loved it very much. So, and it looks like to be Krishna is revising, giving me revision through you today. So Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Oh, this shloka, it's very beautiful. भूतैर्महद्भिर्यै महापुरो विभुर्निर्मायसेते यदमुषु पूरुषः भुङ्क्ते गुणान् षोडश षोडशात्मकः सोऽलङ्कृता भगवान् वाचांसि मे. Yeah, this is a beautiful shloka.
The explanations, Purusha incarnation, everything, whatever you said today,
Yeah,
most of it is covered in this and the previous shloka.
yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I know this shloka, but I did not read the purport. I did not read the purport. Yeah.
Prabhuji translation చూపించండి Prabhuji.
Shall I read?
Purusha
May the
incarnations causes the living being to be subjected to 16 divisions of material modes, which are his generator. Be pleased to decorate my statements.
very nice, na Prabhuji.
Yeah,
To
this is a
start any
pranam
class.
mantra. Yes, this is a pranam
Anytime
mantra.
if you have to start any class, I think this is the very good mantra to use.
Yeah, yeah. They do that actually. As part of Bhagavatam prayers, they start with Samsara Magne. What is that?
Yeah, that I can read it. I have that book. You want me to read it? One second.
Samsara Magnam.
I will quickly read it.
Samsara Magnam. Something like that starts with.
Narayan Namaskritya. No, the one which is mentioned here, which I can say. So the temple bhajan book I have, in that there is a verses recited before Srimad Bhagavatam class. Nārayanam Namaskritya Namachaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasim Tato Yajayam
Yeah. Those are there from Bhagavatam itself. But even before that, from Padma Purana, these shlokas are there. Samsara sagare magnam dhinam mam karunanide karmagrahya grihitangam mamuddhara bhavarnavat श्रीमद्भागवताख्योऽयं प्रत्यक्ष कृष्ण एव हि स्वीकृतोऽसि मया नाथ मुख्यर्थं भवसागरे मनोरथो मदीयोऽयं सफला सर्वदा त्वया निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यं दासोऽहं तव केशव शुकरूप प्रबोधज्ञ सर्वशास्त्रविशारदाः एतत् कदा प्रकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशय देवदेव जगन्नाथ पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तना यदुत्तमोत्तमश्लोक नारायण नमोऽस्तु ते भवे भवे यथा भक्ति पादयोस्तव जायते तदा कुरुष्व देवेश नातस्त्वं नो यतः प्रभो नाम संकीर्तनं यस्य सर्वपापप्रणाशनं प्रणामो दुःखशमनस्तं नमामि हरिं पराम्. And then that bhutair mahadbhiryam, that shloka 2, 4, 23, whatever shloka you showed.
Very beautiful, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay, good. Now second classification of this tattva. Now this is all part of the smarana we are discussing. Kulshekar Alvar is saying, meditate on the tattvam of the Lord. So we are trying to just understand what are the different classifications of the tattva. Okay, Ramesh Garu, you sent another shloka. What is that? Canto 6.
Shall I read the purport last 4 lines? Srila Prabhupada told, Sri Vigraho Bhagavantuనికి అభిన్నము చర్మచక్షులతో మనం భగవంతుని గాంచలేము కనుక మనకు గోచరించే రూపంలో ఎదుటకు వచ్చుటకు ఆ దేవదేవుడు కరుణతో అంగీకరించను. అందువలన ఆలయమునందుల శ్రీ విగ్రహమును భౌతికమని తలంపరాదు. వైకుంఠ లోకమున భగవానుని ప్రత్యక్షముగా సేవించడం వలన కలిగే ఫలితమును మానుజుడు శ్రీ విగ్రహమును అలంకరించి సేవించి నైవేద్యమును ఆరగింప చేయడం ద్వారా కూడా పొందగలడు. Last 4 lines.
Okay.
It is not in the meaning, it is written in the purport, last 4 lines.
In the purport, okay. But this shloka, we read it recently. Because I remember this word, pukkashopi vimuchyate samsarat. Yannama sakrit shravanat. Oh, this is the one, right? Ajamilopakyanam. Yeah, Ajamilopakyanam. There's a conversation between Yamaraj and Yamadutas. So here, Yamaraj tells who should not be brought to Yamaloka. Yannama sakrit shravanat. Sakrit means once. Shravanat, hearing. Even if somebody hears the holy name at least once, not even chanting, but even if somebody hears the holy name at least once, yannama sakrit shravanat, they should not be brought to Yamaloka.
Yes, Prabhuji, we discussed this, I think, initial days of Kulashekar, I mean, Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra.
Initial days and also recently also we discussed that.
a-nāma shruti matrena pūman bhavati nirmalam అని ఇంకోటి ఏదో చెప్పారు. అదే
Some other context we discussed this, but today you are telling about the Acha Vigraha, na?
So
Importance of Acha Vigraha.
The purport,
purport, last 4 lines.
Okay. Therefore, the deity in the temple should not be considered material. By offering food to the deity and by decorating and serving the deity, one gets the same result that one derives from serving the Lord personally in Vaikunta. Yes. Because
Lord
we
has
cannot,
kindly consented to come before us in the form of we can see.
because we cannot
He
see the
accepted.
Supreme Lord with present blunt eyes, the Lord has kindly consented to come before us in a form we can see. Deity of the Lord is not different from the Supreme Lord.
Because we cannot see the Supreme Lord with our present blunt eyes. That's why
Yeah.
he considered.
Yeah. Yes, very good. This is a good paragraph here. Okay, so next classification of the tattva. So we discussed two classifications so far, right? What are the two classifications? The first one is Vishnu Tattva, Shiva Tattva, Shakti, Jiva, and Guru Tattva. Next one is Para, Vyuha, Vibhava, Antaryami, Archa. These same five tattvas in Kali Yuga, they appeared 500 years ago during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time. They are famously called as Panchatattva. You know, when you go to ISKCON temple, there'll be a very popular, picture that is kept on the altar. The Panchatattva, for those of you who don't know, this is the standard picture you will see in all the ISKCON temples. Okay, the one in the center is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The one on the left in blue dress is Balaram, that is Nityananda Prabhu. And the one in white, leftmost, with white beard, that is Advaita Acharya. And then on the right side, the immediate right to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Gadadhara Pandit. Srimati Radharani appeared as Gadadhar Pandit. And the rightmost, that is Srivas Thakur. So let us see how these, who are these five different personalities. Together, collectively, they are called as Panchatattva. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna or Vishnu. So that is Vishnu Tattva. Remember the very first classification? Vishnu Tattva, Shiva Tattva, Shakti Tattva, Jiva Tattva, and Guru Tattva, right? So let us see the mapping here. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Vishnu Tattva, and Nityananda Prabhu, Balaram, appeared as Nityananda Prabhu. So Balaram represents Guru Tattva. He is the Samasta Guru Tattva. Balaram is the Samasta Guru Tattva. He was the Guru for even Krishna also in Dwapara Yuga. When Balaram was elder to Krishna, Yashodamma appoints Balaram to protect Krishna. So he was even Guru to Krishna. So Advaita Acharya. Advaita Acharya is Vishnu Tattva and Shiva Tattva combined. Fusion, combination of Vishnu and Shiva Tattva. Gadadhar Pandit, Shakti Tattva, that is Srimati Radharani, appeared as Gadadhar Pandit. Srivas Thakur represents a devotee, Jiva Tattva. Okay. So we have to, that means we have to read about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We have to read about, um, We have to read about Vishnu. We have to learn Krishna Smarana Sloka. We have to learn about Lakshmi Narayana. We have to learn about Balaji. We have to learn about Shiva, most importantly. We have to learn about Srimati Radharani. We have to learn about Guru, the glories of Guru. And we have to learn about the glories of Archa Vigraha. And then the different avatars, Rama Avatara, Krishna Avatara, Narasimha Avatara, Matsya Kurma, Varaha, Vamana. What are the different things they have? What are the different leelas they performed in different yugas? So all of that is given in Bhagavatam. Okay? Okay, now. Srivas Tagore is representing also Narada. Yes, correct. That is correct. Sukanya sent a message. Srivas Tagore is none other than Narada himself, representing a devotee and Jiva Tattva. Okay, now in the next 10 to 15 minutes, we will discuss another beautiful thing about Smarana, the most awaited topic since yesterday. సరిత పడుకున్నారా లేదా నిన్న?
ఏం పడుకోలేదు ప్రభుజీ. మీరు మళ్ళీ మార్నింగ్ పెట్టారు కదా, మళ్ళీ మొత్తం ఓపెన్ చేసి ఒక్కొక్కటి పాస్ పెట్టుకొని ఒక్కొక్క శ్లోకంలో ఒక్కొక్క లైన్ చదివాను.
ఓ ఓకే.
భ్రమతి భవన గర్భే నిర్నిమిత్తం హసంతి. అంటే ఐ డోంట్ నో ద ట్యూన్, బట్
యు గాట్ ద శ్లోక.
ప్రదయతి తవ వార్తా చేతనా చేతనేషు నృతతి చ భువి రాధా కంపీతాంగి మురారే విషమ విరహ ఖేదోద్గారి విభ్రాంత చిత్త.
Very good, beautiful. Okay, good job. So that shows your interest in knowing the secret, even though it is kept as a secret. You're so eager to know about it. And you work hard.
అందులో రాధారాణి గురించి అంటే అసలు నో వే మిస్ చేసేది లేదు. మళ్ళీ వర్డ్ టు వర్డ్ మీనింగ్ చూసుకొని మొత్తం ఓవరాల్ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ చూసుకొని అప్పుడు స్లైడ్స్ క్లోజ్ చేశాను.
రాధారాణి ఎందుకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ అంటే, రాధారాణి, వై రాధారాణి is so important is, see, what is the goal of our life? To develop love and devotion for Krishna, to develop that prema and bhakti for Krishna. Can Krishna give that?
Through the Radharani, it is very easy.
No, but no, the
but
options
to
are
reach
only
Radharani, again we have to some other sources there.
No, it's a multiple choice question. Yes or no, that's all. Can Krishna
not
give
one
us
word
bhakti? Can Krishna give us bhakti? Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
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 అలా కాదు, కొంచెం మంది నో అని చెప్తాం, కొంతమంది ఎస్ అని చెప్తాం.
Because he only taught bhakti through Bhagavad Gita. Yes.
Okay, so he gives bhakti through Bhagavad Gita. Okay. But in Bhagavad Gita, he only says, Manmana bhav mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishvasi satyam te. He only tells, worship me, offer pranam to me, fix your mind upon me. Actually, Krishna cannot give us bhakti. Why? The correct answer is no. Okay? But why? Why he cannot give us bhakti?
మేబీ మనం ఇవ్వాలేమో భక్తి, మేబీ మనం చూపించాలేమో భక్తి.
నో, మనం చూపించాలి. బట్ మనం చూపించాలంటే మనకి ఇవ్వాలి కదా ఎవరైనా. ఇప్పుడు మనకు లేదు, కృష్ణుడి మీద భక్తి లేదు మనకి, ఎవరైనా ఇస్తే కనుక మనకు వచ్చేది.
రాధారాణి ఇస్తుంది.
రాధారాణి ఇస్తుంది. కృష్ణుడు ఎందుకు ఇవ్వలేడు మరి?
కృష్ణుడు కూడా రాధారాణికి అంటే భక్తులకు వసడవుతాడు కదా కృష్ణుడు.
ఉమ్.
అంటే రాధారాణికి ఎలా అనుకుంటే అలానే యాక్ట్ చేస్తాడు కృష్ణుడు.
యా, అది కరెక్టే, రాధారాణి ద్వారా వస్తుంది భక్తి. బట్ వై కృష్ణ కెనాట్ గివ్? రాధారాణి కెన్ గివ్ భక్తి టు అస్. రాధారాణి విల్ హెల్ప్ all the jivas to develop love for Krishna. That is true. And that is the easiest way. The easiest approach to Sriman Narayana is through Sri Mahalakshmi. The easiest way to Krishna is through Radharani. But why Krishna cannot give bhakti to us?
కృష్ణ మనకి భక్తిస్తే మళ్ళీ మనం భక్తిస్తే ఏముంటది ప్రభుజీ? అందుకని రాధారాణి మనకి భక్తిస్తే అప్పుడు కృష్ణకి ఏంటి ఇంటెన్సిటీ ఏంటో తెలుస్తుంది.
The answer is Krishna doesn't have bhakti to himself. If he doesn't have it, how can he give it to us? He has bhakti for the devotees. He loves the devotees. But he doesn't have bhakti to himself, right?
సూపర్.
So that's why Radharani. That's why we need Radharani's mercy. That's why we need Sri Mahalakshmi's mercy. That's why we need Sitamma's mercy. Ramachandra doesn't have love for himself. So that's why we need the Shri potency. Srimati Radharani, Sri Mahalakshmi, Sri Sitamma.
ఎక్కడైనా ప్రభుజీ శ్రీ పొటెన్సీ ఉండాలి.
ఎక్కడైనా, ఇంట్లో కూడా అదే కదా.
శ్రీకృష్ణలో ఫెమినైన్ ఎనర్జీ పార్ట్ లేదంటారా?
నో, శ్రీకృష్ణలో ఫెమినైన్ ఎనర్జీయే రాధారాణిగా వచ్చింది.
అంటే అవతల వాళ్ళకి ఇవ్వడానికి లేదంటారు?
అవతరాలకు ఇవ్వడానికి లేదు. తనకి ఇప్పుడు డివోటీస్ కృష్ణుడిని సేవ చేసుకుంటే, కృష్ణుడిని ఆరాధిస్తే ఆ భక్తులు ఎంత ఆనంద పొందుతారు, ఎలా ఆనంద పొందుతారు, ఆ విషయం తెలియదు భగవంతుడికి. తెలియాలంటే మళ్ళీ ఇంకో భక్తుల్లాగా చైతన్య మహాప్రభులాగా అవతారం చెందాల్సి వచ్చింది. అలాగే కృష్ణుడి పట్ల భక్తి పెంపొందించుకోవాలంటే ఆ కృష్ణుడే రాధారాణి లాగా ఎక్స్పాండ్ అయ్యి ఆ రాధారాణి ద్వారా జీవులందరికీ భక్తిని అందిస్తాడనమాట. అది
అంటే మన అప్లికేషన్ రాధారాణికి పెట్టుకోవాలి.
రాధారాణి పెట్టుకోవాలి,
డైరెక్ట్ గా కృష్ణ కాదు,
రాధారాణి పెట్టుకోవాలి. ఓకే, సో టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ స్మరణ, ఇట్స్ ఆల్రెడీ 10:13. షుడ్ వి పోస్ట్పోన్ ఇట్ టు టుమారో?
ప్రభుజీ అందుకే నేను ఇది నాకు తెలుసు, అందుకే నేను మార్నింగ్ ఓపెన్ చేసేసి కొంచెం తెలుసు.
ఇంటెలిజెంట్ స్టూడెంట్ ఎవరో తెలుసుకున్నారు, వాళ్ళ ఒక్కళ్ళ గురించి మమ్మల్ని ఆపడం భావ్యం కాదు, మా గురించైనా చెప్పండి.
ఓకే, let's discuss. So talking about this smarana, right? Yesterday we discussed about different devotees, who are the topmost devotees. First Narada Muni thinks that it is Indra. Then Indra tells, no, I am not the topmost, I am not the best devotee, it is Brahma. Brahma says, no, it's not me, it's Shiva. Shiva says, it's not me, it is Prahlada. Prahlada sends Narada to Hanuma. Hanuman sends Narada to Pandavas. Pandavas tell that they are not the best devotees, but Yadavas are the best devotees. And Yadavas tell about Ugrasen Maharaj. Ugrasen tells about Uddhava. Uddhava tells about gopis. And if you ask gopis, gopis will tell about Radharani. That means Radharani is the topmost devotee. Her bhakti for Krishna is the most intense. So she gets a spontaneous remembrance of Krishna. Spontaneous remembrance means whenever she sees anything, Krishna comes into her thoughts immediately. Just like a mother. For a mother, when the mother has a newborn child, the mother turns left, she thinks of the child. The mother turns right, she thinks of the child. Mother walks left, right, center, anywhere the mother goes, the mother thinks about the child only. Like that, Radharani, every second, anything that she sees, she thinks about Krishna only. So in the Dhuta Kavya written by Rupa Goswami, there's a beautiful shloka that explains the intense separation Radharani was feeling when Krishna went away from Vrindavan. Krishna sends Uddhava as a messenger to Vrindavan to pacify the gopis and Radharani. So after meeting with the gopis and Radharani, Uddhava returns back to Krishna and tells what he has seen. What was the situation of Radharani in Vrindavan? Feeling separation from Krishna. That is described in Dhuta Kavya by Rupa Goswami. So that beautiful shloka is Brahmati bhavana garbhe nirnimittam hasanti pratayati tava varta chetana chetaneshu lutati cha bhuvi radha kampitangi murare vishama viraha kedodghari vibhranta chitta. Okay, let's recite. Brahmati bhavana garbhe nirnimittam hasanti
Brahmati bhavana
Brahmati bhavana
garbhe
garbhe nirnimittam
nirnimittam
hastini
hasanti
pratayati tava varta chetana chetaneshu
pradhayati tava
pradayati
varta
tava varta
chetana
chetana
chetaneshu
chetaneshu
lutati cha bhuvi radha kampitangi murare.
lutati cha bhuvi
Radha
radha
kampitangi
kampitangi
murare
murare
Vishama viraha kedodgari vibhranta chitta.
vishama
Kedo
viradodgari
Gari
vibranta
Vibranta.
chitta.
So let me show that scene. Yeah, this is the scene. So the one who is sitting there at the feet of Krishna, that is Uddhava. Uddhava is describing to Krishna what was the situation of Radharani when he went to Vrindavan. O Murari, Sri Radha wanders through the inner rooms of her residence, laughing without any apparent reason. She speaks only of you to everyone she meets. Her limbs tremble and she rolls upon the ground, overwhelmed by the unbearable agony of separation from you. Her mind has become utterly bewildered. So this is all what happens when Radharani is doing smarana, Sri Krishna Smarana. When she is thinking about Krishna, this is what was happening. Bhramati bhavana garbe. Bhramati means wandering. Bhavana in the house. Garbha in the inner chambers. In the inner chambers of the building, of the palace, she is wandering in search of Krishna. She is wandering everywhere. Is Krishna in this room? Is Krishna in that room? Is Krishna behind this wall? Is Krishna, behind that wall? Like that, she is searching everywhere. Bhramati bhavana garbe. Nirnimittam hasanti. She laughs without any reason. She laughs without any reason. Because sometimes, now, who will laugh without any reason? Only a mad person. Only, if you go to any mental hospital, you'll see people laughing there for no reason. That means Srimati Radharani, she became a mad person. Without Krishna, she became a mad person. Out of that madness, she was laughing for no reason. Pratayati tava varta. She's only asking about you, Krishna. She's only asking about you. Chetana chetaneshu. Who and all she's asking? She's asking people. She's asking trees. She's asking the walls. She's asking the rivers. She's asking the mountains. She's asking everybody. Chetana chetaneshu. Just like in Ramayana also, Ramachandra, when Sitama was kidnapped by Ravanasura, Ramchandra was also exhibiting these qualities. He was asking every small tree, have you seen Sita? Have you seen Sita? Ha Sita, ha Sita. Lutati cha bhuvi radha. Lutati cha bhuvi radha. Srimati Radharani rolls on the ground. When does a person roll on the ground? When they cannot handle themselves. When their whole body feels so heavy, when there is a great difficulty, or when there is a great pain in the body, and they cannot hold their body, they cannot sustain themselves standing there, then they fall on the ground, they roll. This also happens when the neural network dysfunctions, when the brain cells do not work properly, then they roll on the ground. So Srimati Radharani, she was her mind was not straight. Anga Pradakshina, that is different. No, there is not Anga Pradakshina. This is like rolling.
That is voluntarily it is doing in Anga Pradakshina.
So she is basically like a small child, a small child, you see, they roll on the ground.
Okay.
Or even a mad person, they smile without any reason, they roll on the ground. Okay, so Radharani was doing that. Kampitangi. Kampita means tremble. Anga means the limbs, bodily limbs. Her body limbs were trembling. They were shaking out of fear. Murare, O Murari. Vishama viraha kedodgari. expressing unbearable anguish of separation, vibhranta chitta, her mind bewildered and distraught.
పాపం ప్రభుజీ.
So these are the 6 symptoms of Divyonmada. Divya Unmada. When a person in the material world exhibits these symptoms, it is called Unmada. Pichi, Unmada, madness. But these are transcendental symptoms, divine madness, Divyonmada. All these symptoms are exhibited by Radharani simply because she was thinking about Krishna all the time. Krishna Smarana. Smarāmi nārāyan a-tattvam avyayam. So our goal is to become like this. Our goal is to exhibit these symptoms of Divyonmada with our Smarana of Krishna. In Bhagavatam, Uddhava also exhibits these symptoms. When Vidura asks Uddhava to explain about Krishna, as soon as Uddhava was thinking about Krishna, Uddhava also exhibits some of these symptoms. So this should be our goal. At least if we keep this highest goal, then we'll be able to reach up to some level.
అంటే అష్టసాత్విక వికారాల తర్వాత స్టేజ్ ఇది.
Ashtasatvika vikarala tarvata stage. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this is beyond Ashtasatvika vikaras. Yes, that's a good point. This is beyond all of that. Because she almost like became a mad person. Whereas Uddhava, temporarily he fell unconscious, and then as soon as he came into consciousness, he started speaking to Vidura. But here Radharani, for a long time she was in this state, always thinking about. There is another small incident where now this is when Krishna was there in Vrindavan. When Krishna was there in Vrindavan, once what happens is I think Krishna takes the form of a bumblebee. Not able to remember some details, but this is what happens when yeah, I think Krishna takes the form of a bumblebee, and then Radharani Radharani knows that bumblebee is Krishna. So just to tease Radharani, Krishna takes the form of bumblebee. And one gopi, one of the Ashtasakis, either Lalita or Vishaka, they tell Radharani that now Radharani is looking at that bumblebee, and Radharani knows that is Krishna. Krishna is trying to tease. Krishna is trying to hide from Radharani for some time, and he wants to see the expressions of Radharani in his absence. When Krishna was away, what are the feelings and expressions of Radharani? Krishna wants to see that. So he takes the form of bumblebee and wanders around Radharani's face. Initially she doesn't recognize, but after some time she recognizes. And then she starts smiling. And now looking at this, Lalita or Vishaka, they want to tease Radharani. So Lalita or Vishaka, they say that, oh Radhe, that's not Krishna. Krishna has already left Vrindavan. As soon as Radharani hears this, she feels unconscious. So slides. Ramesh Gaur is asking for slides. I don't have slides, but I'll prepare. I need to find a shloka for that. I need to make slides.
Are you talking about the incident where Uddhav comes to
No.
Vrindavan, and then Radharani is talking to she knows that Uddhav is there, but Uddhav doesn't know that Radharani knows that he is there, and then she's talking to the Brahmari, ki go and tell your Krishna, I am not like that. I am not that.
Not this one. No, this is when Krishna was in Vrindavan itself.
Okay.
Yeah. So here we can see how intense was Radharani's smarana, remembrance. It is like her life and soul. She cannot imagine 1 second without Krishna. That should be our meditation. So let's recite this shloka one more time. Brahmati bhavana garbhe nirnimittam hasanti.
Brahmati bhavana
garbhe nirnimittam hasanti.
Pratayati tava varta chetana chetaneshu.
Pradhayati tava varta
chetana chetaneshu.
Lutati cha bhuvi radha kampitangi murare.
Lutati cha bhuvi radha
kampitangi murare.
Vishama viraha kedo dhari vibranta chetta.
Vishama viraha kedo dhari vibranta chitta.
Which shloka in Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra has this tune?
Vishayato ye majjada.
Which shloka?
Gaya Priyatalogam.
Bhava jaladigatanam dvandva.
Yeah. That one. Karacharana saroje kantiman netramine. Yes. All these. Bhava jaladi magadam. Yes. All these shlokas. Okay. Good. So let this be your meditation for tonight and for many days, so that this point of smarana, you take this point of smarana very seriously.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also had the same behavior. He also felt unconscious. Suddenly he'll be lost.
Yes. Yeah. In Jagannath Puri.
రాధారాణిని మీట్ అవ్వక ముందు కృష్ణ పరిస్థితి కూడా అదే ఉంది కదా ప్రభు. అట్లీస్ట్ రాధారాణికి తెలియదు, బట్ కృష్ణకి తెలుసు. ఐ మీన్ రాధారాణి మర్చిపోయారు, బట్ కృష్ణ మర్చిపోలేదు కాబట్టి ఇంకా ఎంత పెయిన్ ఫీల్ అయి ఉంటారు కదా రాధారాణి మీట్ అయ్యేదాకా.
See, the Vipralamba, this is called Vipralamba Bhava,
Vipralamba.
love in separation, right?
Mm.
This love in separation, it is for both the lover and beloved. It's for both.
Yeah.
It's for both. But there are many descriptions of how gopis and Radharani were feeling love of separation from Krishna. There is less about how Krishna was feeling love in separation. It is not to say that Krishna was not feeling this Vipralamba Bhava, but all the acharyas, they wanted to glorify the gopis and Radharani more than Krishna. So they have written so many shlokas and poems and kirtans about the Vipralamba Bhava of Radharani and gopis. There is less about Krishna.
Yeah. అప్పటి నుంచే వచ్చింది ప్రభుజీ, ఇప్పటికీ అంతే. జెంట్స్ చూపించారు అంతే.
జెంట్స్ పాషాణ హృదయులు, కరడు గట్టిన పాషాణ హృదయులు. Yes, Ankita.
No, I don't agree with that, because I know the song which I sung in your house last year, if you remember, Shyam Chudi Bechne Aaya. That is the same thing. Krishna was feeling that. So during the month of this thing, when it comes Shraddh Paksh, right?
September.
That time they were not allowed to meet. Krishna and Radha were not allowed to meet. And that was the reason Krishna made those different disguises to just to go and meet Radharani, which one of them I sang in your house, that one. Shyam Chudi. Yeah.
Okay, Chudi wala.
Yeah, Manihari ka bhes banaya, Shyam Chudi bechne aaya. So
okay.
he also tries to disguise and try to see Radharani somehow. So he also feels that way equally.
Yeah.
మగవాళ్ళకి వ్యక్తపరచడం రాదేమో, ఆడవాళ్ళు వ్యక్తపరిచినట్టుగా.
అవును, ఆడవాళ్ళు ఏడుస్తారు కదా.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఇంగ్లీష్ పోయిట్ విలియం వాట్స్వర్త్ ఉన్నా అనుకోండి, ది వుడ్స్ అని రాస్తాడు. అందుట్లో నదిని చూసి, రాయిని చూసి, పుట్టను చూసి, గుట్టను చూసి కూడా అతను కవిత్వం చెప్తాడు. అలా అందరూ కవిగా ఉండకపోవచ్చు కదా వ్యక్తపరచడానికి.
కరెక్ట్. అంత
ఏం లేదు ప్రభుజీ, వ్యక్తపరచడానికి కవులు అలా ఏం మాకు ఒక్కర్లేదు ప్రభుజీ.
అంత మాత్రం హృదయం లేదని మగవాళ్ళకి, హృదయంలో ఫీలింగ్స్
లేదని కాదు,
మీరు సహజమైన కవులు, కవయిత్రులు.
నేను జస్ట్ లేదనట్లేదు ప్రభుజీ, ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చెయ్యరు అంతే.
జస్ట్ అదే ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ చేయరు
అంతే.
ఆడవాళ్ళకున్న ఒకే ఒక ఆయుధం
అది అప్పట్లో ప్రభుజీ ఏడవడం, ఇప్పుడంతా ఏడ్పించడమే.
అదే మీ ఏడుపు ద్వారా మమ్మల్ని ఏడిపిస్తారు. అది
మరి మీరు బండల్లా రాయిలాగా ఉంటే ఏం చేయాలి ప్రభుజీ?
Okay, good. So may you all cry for Krishna like how Radharani cried. May you all become mad and may you all cry for Krishna. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Shri Kulashekara Alvar Virachita Mukunda-Mālā-Stotra ki jai. Shri Krishna Kathamritam ki jai. Shri Krishna Smarana ki jai. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Okay, thank you everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Prabhuji.
Thank you Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.